Peace be still. Hello, brilliant ones. The pie contest that went wrong, part 3. Now, I don't know who it is that's putting on this pie contest, but at least they never give up. So another 3 groups of people showed up. 1, the selfish pie makers. Selfish pies. These are the ones who are like, I don't care what it tastes like to you as long as I like it myself. Now, this is not the type of pie you probably want to be tasting, but they were like, they're gonna apply for the contest, they're gonna put in their pie, but you know, they're not concerned about what other people think. And that's probably not the best type of way to make a pie. I mean, it may taste good to you, or you may want it to taste good to you, and you'd be like, well, you know, I did this, I put all this energy into this, and so it's just, you know, it's just me. I don't care what you think about the pie. That's probably not the best way to go about going into a contest. I mean, that's it. They were selfish pies. They didn't care what the judges thought. They entered the contest, they expected to win still, but they didn't care what the judges thought. So those were the selfish pie makers. It was all about them. I mean, they were thinking about themselves, and it was mostly, you know, that's it. They just, as long as it tasted good to them, they didn't care what the judges thought. And they expected to win too. 2, the slothful pie makers. These are the half-hearted pies. Yes, they followed the instructions. Yes, they were on time to the contest. But you know, they just didn't put their heart into it. I mean, it said, stir the thing with the whisk for 2 minutes. And they're like, okay, I'll set the alarm for 2 minutes, but I'll just, you know, I'll just watch television while I'm doing it. Or I'll talk on the phone, or I'll text my friend while, you know, it says you're supposed to be washing it in the oven. So once the crust turns, once a little hint of brown gets on the crust, once a little bit gets on there, that's when you have to turn the oven down 5 degrees, and then you have to wash it a little more. But they're like, well, okay, I'll do that, but I'll text my friend while I'm doing that. Oh, look, it turned low, so I'll turn it down, you know, and then, you know, their heart just really wasn't it. They put all the ingredients, they followed all the instructions, they showed up on time, but you know, they came in with a half-hearted attitude. This is like the judge is sitting there. I mean, it's probably a good thing if the judge they weren't there when the judges were judging, because they'd probably be just sitting there like, that's the pie. I hope you like it. There it is. And they just sit there, and the judge is like, it's probably a good thing. They probably tasted the pie like, wow, this tastes like an apple pie, but I mean, just tastes like an average apple pie. I mean, just like they just didn't put their heart into it. I mean, that was just it. Even the pie, even the little little pie pan was just like they just grabbed a pie pan. They didn't look through their cupboard to get the best pie pan. It was like, well, I gotta put it in there. So they just did that, and it was just slothful. They did the job, they did the required work to make the pie. They just didn't put their heart into it. And obviously the taste suffered. And the 3rd group, the selfish pie makers, the slothful pie makers. The 3rd group, the legacy pie makers. These are called the golden pies. They want you to be thinking about the pie 10 years after they made it. I mean, they're the legacy. That's the purpose of them making the pie. I mean, they're going for the gold medal, and they're like thinking that their pie is gonna be so good, they're gonna be awarded the gold medal for the next 5 years. I mean, it's like, this pie is so good, we just might as well just go for 2nd and 3rd place for the next 4 years because this pie is so awesome. And that is how they made their pies. I mean, they were thinking about what it would be like, what a pie should taste like for someone to be, I mean, like, once they taste that pie, once they taste that cherry pie, I mean, it's like they want the judges to completely forget every pie that they passed by, and every pie, I mean, that they're gonna taste. They're gonna go to the next pie. It's like, oh, that's a good pie, but what about that other one? They're gonna go, oh, that's a good pie, but that's a good pie, but what? I mean, oh, that was this. I mean, they want to be still thinking about. I mean, you know, if it's a cherry pie that they tasted, that is like even 5 fruits down the thing, even they're tasting a pineapple pie, is gonna be like, wow, that's a neat taste for a pineapple pie, but you know, that cherry pie was really good. Those are the legacy pie makers. They're setting up, they're creating a legacy, a monument to pie making. They are serious. That's their job. So the legacy pie makers, the slothful pie makers, the selfish pie makers. So you have the selfish pies, the half-hearted pies, the golden pies. This is your life. Which pie maker are you? The Lord bless thee and keep thee. The Lord make his face shine upon thee and be gracious unto thee. The Lord lift up his countenance upon thee and give thee peace. Bye.